Hi, I'm Dawn with Drucker Diagnostics, and today we're going to spin our first samples in the 614B centrifuge. Your first spin in the 614B. Your 614B is set up, and now we're ready for our first spin. Before we can spin a cycle, we need to make sure that the centrifuge is correctly loaded. That means the samples it will spin are balanced. Like any centrifuge, the 614B should always be run with a balanced load. This helps keep the lab safe and ensures the maximum lifespan for your centrifuge. Step 1. Make sure that all 6 tube holders are properly seated in the 614B rotor. You must run either all 6 blue tube holders or all 6 black tube holders. Do not mix and match. They do not snap or click into place, but should be seated one per slot in the rotor. Step 2. Load your samples. When loading your samples, opposing tube holders must be of equal weight, as shown in the diagram on your screen. So, if you're loading 2 tubes, just put them across from each other. If it's 3, make a triangle. 4, a square, and so on. If you're spinning an odd number of tubes, you'll need a counterbalance tube. This should be an identical tube filled with an equivalent volume of water from the tube across from it. The counterbalance should be roughly the same weight as your filled tube. With your tube holders in place and your samples loaded and balanced, you're ready to spin. Close the lid. Secure the lid latch by pressing it down gently and turning it a quarter turn counterclockwise. Next, select your time using the timer knob. The numbers around this knob indicate minutes of spin time. You may select any value from 0 to 30 minutes. In our case, we're going to run for 3 minutes, but you can run whatever time you like. Once you set the timer, the centrifuge will start automatically. The rotor will begin to accelerate, and the centrifuge will run for the time selected. Once the run is complete, the centrifuge will begin to slow down, eventually reaching a complete stop. You may then open the lid and retrieve your samples. Remember, your 614B has adjustable time, but its speed is preset and cannot be changed. It will always spin at 3250 RPM, which is 1100 XG. If you have any other questions about your 614B, you can always contact Drucker customer service and we'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching and have a great day.